The story of Upgrade is about a guy whose name is Gray Trace, and he lives in what seems to be the future of this world. Now, this guy's a mechanic, and he's your everyday kind of Joe guy, and he's hired by a corporate CEO named Aaron to work on a car, which will play into the ending of this movie, and the ending that made this movie just a complete package and made this movie so wonderful and one of my top movies of all time. Now, through a car accident caused by a self-driving car, and his wife also getting shot and he dies, which is the main reason why he goes out for revenge. He wants to find the people who killed his wife. He's left paralyzed from the shoulder down. Now, Aaron comes to him with this device that helps him walk again, and it contains an AI named STEM, which is a big part that makes the fight scenes really cool to watch on screen. Now, STEM gives him the ability to fight incredibly well, and the great thing about the movie fight scenes were that they were very robotic, but that's not the interesting part about these scenes. No. That wasn't the interesting part. The interesting part was the reactions by Gray. What it seemed like is that another actor was controlling his body, this being STEM, and his face was, of course, the person who was playing Gray White. Now, that was really cool because you don't really see a lot of that in cinema, and he was done so well by the actor, and I don't think anyone else could have done it. It was very surprising, and I really loved it. And this movie surprisingly had a lot of funny moments that even made the whole theater laugh. Now, a lot of the humor that they put in this movie actually comes from STEM. Him being an AI, he takes a lot of stuff literally, so that's pretty much where the humor in the movie comes from. Now, this movie does have scenes where it shows Gray's life before he gets STEM and after the accident, how it affected his life emotionally and physically, which at first I was thinking it was dragging on too much, but the more I thought about it, the more I realized it needed to show how it affected him and his life, both emotionally and physically. Now, this gives all the more reason for his revenge, which is revealed at the end. Now, the ending, oh my god, this ending was full of twists and turns, and the movie ends in a way that you don't really get in revenge movies. Usually in revenge movies, you get those endings where everything turns out. He gets his revenge, he gets the girl, everyone turns out alive, and everything turns out good. So in this movie, they don't do that. They're like, nope, we're not gonna do this. We're gonna go the opposite way, the complete opposite way, and we're gonna give you a very good surprise. So if you actually watch this movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This ending was so great and made me love this movie. Now, in futuristic world settings, they often can overdo the futuristic aspect, but the way they implemented it in this movie was actually really believable. A lot of tech you see in this movie is actually a lot of tech that's being developed today, so I thought that was really cool. The world of Upgrade looks, first and foremost, believable. You still have those regular houses and regular environments, but it's mixed with tech and it works very well. This is a world I would like to visit again, and the way the ending was, I think there is most likely going to be a sequel if this movie does good, which if you have seen it, you know it should do well. I just can't get over how much I love this last act in this movie, and the movie as a whole. While it's by no means perfect, the villains were a bit lackluster, and I would have liked a little bit more backstory for some of the characters. The world and the actors' performances make up for it. Definitely. It definitely makes up for it. And I'm giving this movie an 8.5 out of 10. And I think you should definitely see it. If you didn't understand me before, you should definitely see this movie. It is worth your money. It is worth seeing in theaters. And it's worth buying on DVD. I'm for sure buying this one on DVD because I loved it that much. This movie makes the revenge genre, kind of reinvents it and makes it more interesting again. And honestly, I want to see another revenge movie. So John Wick 3 is going to be coming out, so I'll definitely be seeing that movie, definitely. This movie definitely has the type of John Wick type of revenge storyline, but the thing is that it makes it interesting enough to stand on its own, and it's just a good movie. It's just a good movie. Alright guys, that's it for this review. If you like what you see, hit that subscribe button for more unbiased and unfiltered movie reviews. And as always, have a good one.